Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Cover 2 podcast. As always, I'm your host, Lawson Turner, and for the last video of today, I wanted to talk about Bronny James and how he's looked in Summer League over the totality of it, and especially over these last two games. So, the first two games, I saw a lot of chatter on the interweb. I saw Bronny shooting like shit. I saw him being 0 for 11 from 3 in his first two games. I saw him shoot 4 for 19 over his first two games. And he looked a little overwhelmed. He looked undersized, which that's not a surprise to almost anybody. But over these last two games, he's shown that, once again, it's just Summer League, people. Can we calm down? Can we, time out just for a little bit? The fact that people are freaking out on Summer League is insane, to me, at least. Especially when we're freaking out over the 55th overall pick in the NBA draft. For real. Like, you see Alex Sarr, number 2 pick in the NBA draft. Start out fine. Alex Sarr's first game of this Summer League, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, a block, and 1 steal and 4 blocks. But he shot 4 for 12 from the floor, 2 for 5 from 3. Then in his second game, 4 for 14, 0 for 5. And then games 3 and 4, 0 points, 0 for 15, 0 for 7 from 3. Now, once again, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks with steal, and 3 assists. It's cool. But where's the, oh my god, Alex Sarr sucks? Where is that? And then in Alex Sarr's fourth game, 2 points, 11 rebounds, 1 for 6 from the floor. So you're telling me over the past 2 games, the number 2 pick in the draft is a 1 for 21 and 0 for 7 from 3? Where's the overreaction? I read everywhere that Bronny was getting so much hate just because it was his first 2 games in Summer League. Now, do I expect him to drop double-digit points every game? No. But I didn't expect him to be, 3 for 14 bad forever. Now, in the grand scheme of things, what does this mean? But first I want to answer that question right there. How do I think Bronny's looked? I think on the defensive end, which is, what I was most intrigued about, he's looked not excellent, but he has looked better than advertised. Due to his size, I was like, okay, well, I want to see how he does against, his contemporaries in Summer League. And he's looked really good on defense. Not like, he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year in the G League or anything like that, but you see the hustle, you see the athleticism, you see the willingness to do whatever's needed on defense. It makes me laugh when we see these young players struggle. And here comes the hate train. Here comes the hate train, chewing it up. Just like it makes me laugh, honestly, because grand scheme of things, Bronny was the 55th overall pick, and they were killing him, flat out killing him, writing him off. He sucks. Not an NBA player. He looked like an NBA player over the past 2 games to me. And that's half his Summer League. You know what I mean? So, for once again, as much hate as he was getting for the first 2 games, where's Alex Sarr's hate for the past 2 games? Huh? I would be more, oh my god, if it wasn't Summer League. It's Summer League. Let these players figure it out. That's what Summer League's for these young players to start to get a feel for it against their peers. That's it. I'm not going to be one to kill a player over a Summer League performance. They're going to figure it out. And if not, then they're going to go to the G League. Simple as that, until whatever team has chosen select player thinks they figured it out, and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't understand is the hatred for LeBron or Bronny or the last name James so great that you're gonna discredit all the things that he does well? So what? He might not have a bag. Yeah, Bronny's been dropped a couple times in summer league, but guess what? If you play in the NBA long enough, two things are gonna happen. You're gonna get your ankles took, and you're gonna get bammed on. Simple as that. It just happens. When you go to the NBA, if you play long enough or play at any level of basketball, one of those two things, if not more often than both, is going to happen to you. And there's nothing wrong with it. It happens. It's part of the game. It's about learning. Especially with these rookies. Just go out there and learn. Figure it out on the court. NBA season doesn't start for another 2-3 months anyways. Preseason will probably start up in 2 months, and they'll tip off around, middle October. Like they always do. So, that's my take on it. It's the fact that, like, people were ready. The tweets were ready. The memes were scheduled and in the vault waiting for Bronny to struggle. But over the past two games, Bronny has, 12 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 1 steal, 0 blocks, 5 for 11, 2 for 5 from 3. It's good, solid. And then in his last game, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. 5 of 10 from the floor, 1 for 3 from 3. That's just the funny thing to me. It's the fact that everyone was so ready to hate on Bronny when it's just, can we give him a minute, please? I beg, can we give Bronny just a minute? Can we think of it glass half full? I know the popular thing to do is hate and be different, or you see an opinion you like and jump on it. Which, hey, if that's your opinion, I get it. I get it, and I'm not here to sway your opinion. I'm here to give you mine. And mine is, Bronny's been fine. Bronny's been fine. That's it. And the only reason why I compare him to Alex Sarr is because y'all were ripping Bronny, and he's the 55th overall pick. But you guys are letting Alex Sarr skim on by, and he was the 2nd overall pick. And his past 2 games have been worse than any stretch Bronny has had. That's all I'm saying. So, what do you think Bronny has looked like this summer league? He's fine. Solid. And I think he'll get better. Do I think he'll be a double-digit scorer for the entirety of the summer league? Like I said, no. And it's okay, because the internet's gonna overreact on Bronny anyways. And I'll be right here saying, I'll be the first to say, oh, Bronny played bad. But I'll also be the first to say, Bronny's bounced back from 2 bad games and followed it up with 2 solid ones. And as always, I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions below. If I'm just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, let me know. Lawson, you don't see the bad. You're only focused on the good, which, yeah, for the most part, yeah. Because I want to see and talk about what players are and what they're not. For the most part, at least. There's a couple players that I love to just, talk about what they're not. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about Bronny. As always, like I just mentioned, let me know your guys' thoughts, opinions, and concerns about Bronny James and how he has looked this summer league. And be sure to check us out on Twitter at thecover2pod26 to stay up to date with the show. And as always, for the Cover 2 podcast, I'm Lawson Turner. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.